did. You crazy son of a bitch, you did.
Fellow Digimon tamers, news dropped earlier today that Bandai was going to be implementing a mulligan and a side deck for Digifest. Those what-if episodes are coming true. In the end though, how far off were we? Bandai has officially given the rules that for the mulligan of the Digimon card game, if you're unsatisfied with your hand, you'll ship it to the bottom of the deck, and without shuffling, pulling back the security, it'll be a simple draw the next 5 cards for your starting hand. No selective picking of what you want to keep. It's all or nothing. In that regard, you'll want to think very carefully on whether you want to ship those 5 cards. How intricate are they to your combo? Imagine being the Jesmon player post-restriction list opening up a hand with your only Savior Huckmon. Unfortunately, the rest of your hand is level 4s and a Jesmon. But that's your only Savior Huckmon, and if you send him to the bottom, you will not see him the rest of the game. What if you're the player who runs one-ofs like a delicate plan in the security control matchup, and you found your only one? For the upcoming restriction list, that one Ice Wall, Reinforced Memory Boost, Hidden Potential Discovered, and Argomon are just gone until the next game. There are a wide variety of questions to ask before sending them all to the bottom. Overall though, for my personal stance on mulligans, I felt the game design tailored more towards how you build the deck. So if you failed to draw into your rookies, it's either because of 1. Poor RNG, or 2. Inefficient deck crafting. In terms of side decks, while I am a huge proponent of the sideboard, I have to admit, 10 cards is a little high in my opinion. And my reasoning for this is simple. 10 card substitutions means that you have potentially 20% of your deck that you can completely adjust. That's a huge number. This could easily convert some standard decks from building up one stack to a security control type deck, or Rookie Rush. This opens up theory crafting to converting from one deck to another. And do we really want huge shifts of deck in matches? Personally, I felt like a side deck of 6 cards would be sufficient. This severely limits what you can change about your deck. But in my opinion, if your opponent's going Rookie Rush and you lack the board wipe options game 1, bring them in game 2. If your opponent's playing a more security control matchup, board in the extra emergency program Hold. By limiting it in scope, you can greatly decrease huge shifts. Is Bandai moving in a direction that I want in the game to move? Personally, the mulligan rule has been a big no for me from the beginning. In terms of side deck, the idea of it is nice and looks good on paper. But in actual gameplay with 10 sideboard options, I'd be a little tilted if my opponent boarded out 10 cards to convert their deck from one to another. What are your thoughts on Bandai's choice with mulligan and sideboard? Let me know in the comments below. This is Digi-Panda, logging out.